ready for a 16th speech? Great position. Today, we saw this stage transformed into an arena. Today, we saw this audience transformed into raving fans. And we saw our snow-hearted speakers transformed into gallant gladiators, ready to take the stage and leave it all here for all of us. Now our gladiators today, they used repetition as their armor. They used feedback as their shield, and storytelling as their sword. And how'd you like the battle? Yeah? Yeah. Now, as our king, mentioned, I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience and share 3 suggestions for our contestants today on how to better prepare for the next step, the next battle in Monterey. And I, as your humble servant, oblige. During my experience, the quintessential aspect of my development as a speaker, from a beginner Toastmaster day 1 to becoming the national champion 11 months later, was coaching. I could not have gotten to where I went without a variety of coaches. And that's my top tip. For me, prior to the club contest, I began working with David Brooks. Does anyone know who David Brooks is? A few here. David Brooks is the 1990 world champion of public speaker. He's also the coach of several other world champions. So how else can you get to where you want to go without advice and feedback from somebody who's already been there? For me, that was a 6-month process that enabled me to develop my speech writing skills and become a better speaker. And then later on, after the district contest, with the help of Toastmasters here in Division X, Aggies, I was able to reach out to Darren McCoy, Mark Brown, and other people who have been there to receive feedback, not just on my speech, the writing, the structure, but the delivery, how to use the stage, and how to be authentic. So that's my number 1 tip. Find a mentor, find a coach, and continue to develop. On to the second item. Continue growing. And that's for all of us. Right? We're in Toastmasters. We all love personal development. We want to become better communicators, better leaders. And that is why we're here. But how will you grow? What was beneficial for me was watching the past 25 years of world champion speakers. Not just once, not just twice, but the ones that I really connected with, I would deconstruct. I would identify how they connected with me on an emotional basis. How do they structure their speech? How do they use the stage? How do they use their voice to better connect with their audience and elicit a response? Elicit action. Because isn't that why we're all here? To create change. And there's many things we can do to pursue growing as speakers. Not just watching other speakers and other speeches, but has anyone here spoken in the streets?
No.
Every day.
So Tony Vega, another national champion and my partner, would speak in the streets, in the airports, at a Starbucks. Now you're thinking, that's crazy, right? But if you know Tony said, all right. But continue to challenge yourself to grow. That is the point. Whether it's through reading books, whether it's through coaching, watching videos, joining online universities, find a way to continue your process. The third item is my favorite of all. And it's actually Ekis. Now, what is the Ekis? It's teamwork. For me, it was such an honor to be able to represent all of you at the district and at the semifinals. A true honor. And it will be for our champions today. But what helped me so much, what helped me find coaching, what helped me find more education, what helped me find feedback, was all of you. And what our champions today must realize, that we are here not as competitors. We are here to work as a team. So as you have Monterey 20 days away, remember, reach out to your team. We are here to help you to continue improving, because we are more powerful as a team than we are alone. Now, who here is ready to hear about those champions? Yeah? For our champions today, I leave you with this message. When you make it to Monterey, not only in the process, apply these three principles of coaching, mentorship, of growth, and to utilize your team, but be willing to go to Monterey to shed blood, sweat, and tears on the stage. The stage in Monterey will be your Coliseum. It will be your Rome. And if you leave everything on the stage, victory will be yours.